Good morning. Ooh, the sun's bright. Welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas at Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be canning carrots, and then I'm going to be doing some painting and some other odd things. I'll show you some of the stuff and let you know what we do in a day here, but I have carrots that my husband bought for me that need to be processed. And we enjoy the canned carrots for different meals, and he especially enjoys them. So I'm gonna do some quarts and some pints. I've also got my Christmas menu pretty much worked out for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I'll share that with you. And if you have any input, I welcome it. Just wanted to say thank you for joining me. And if this is your first time here, I really appreciate you stopping in. My name is Renee. I'm in the thumb of Michigan, and I like to do videos on canning and vintage recipes and cooking and baking and just life here. And that's kind of what I'm doing with this Vlogmas, just showing you some different things that we do during December. And it's been it feels to me that this has gone so fast. Like the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas is like boom this year. And I thought that with retiring from the newspaper business, I'd have so much free time. I don't, even though I'm only working part-time, it just feels crazy. I guess that's just life. So I just have my to-do list and do what I can. So I have carrots here. I have more, but I'm going to start with this many. I'm going to start washing them and peeling them because you do have to peel carrots and potatoes. So I'm going to get working on that and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm still peeling carrots. I'm going to do these and do a few quarts. And then I'm going to peel more and do pints. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do the glazed ones. I maybe have to do those later. But today I just am trying to stock the shelves. And in the middle of all the Christmas stuff and do my shopping list and pick that stuff up. Tomorrow is going to be a shopping day for stocking stuffers. And do you hear Missy? It's because of these. She thinks the whole bag should be hers. She would eat them all. And they're good for her, but these aren't all hers. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know what I am doing. I have my pressure canner filled with 3 quarts of water. That's what the directions for mine are. I'm going to get that on heating. I have my jars washed. I'm going to put hot water in them. And then I'm going to get, in the quarts, I'm going to do more bigger carrots, not sliced, because I want them to go like around a roast or to put on a sheet pan meal, or at the very end I can put them on, or to put them in oil or in the air fryer, or you know, to roast them more. So I want them bigger. I don't want them small. I did a few, like 2 jars last year this way in pints, and they worked out really well. We liked them a lot. Jim loved them. But you don't get many in a pint. So that's why I'm going to do a few jars of quarts. And then I'm going to do more pints because that's what we use more often. And we don't eat carrots all the time, but it's not like a weekly thing for us, or even every other week. But I use them in recipes, and he likes them just as a side dish, so it is something that we like having on the pantry shelf. I'm gonna get back to peeling and cutting the ends off. This is what you get sometimes with the deer carrots. They're not the perfect ones. They can go to the store, but there are no chemicals on them or anything, and so this doesn't bother me, and it makes me chuckle. Back to peeling. Okay, these are the carrots I'm going to put into the quarts. I've rinsed them again to make sure There's no dirt from my hands. So now I'm going to get my jars with hot water. I do have, turn my canner on, and I do have this water heating up to go into the jars. And I won't get this many. I might do another batch later on, but I really want to get to the pints too. So I'm going to definitely do this 1.5 pints. And then I'll do these wide mouth ones. Focus on them. If I get 4, I'll be happy. If I get 5, I'll be ecstatic. So, ready to start filling. I have a container here of dried onions, beef bouillon, pepper, a little bit of pepper. I don't like it too strong. Garlic, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Like a homemade dried onion soup mix. And I'll put a teaspoon of that in each of these jars. It turns out so good to be roasted. And if they're really fat, I'm gonna cut them in half. And we're gonna fill these to, well, at the end it'll be 1 inch. The water might make it come to there, but we're gonna see how many. And like I said, I love these for around a roast quick or just roasted. You can leave them whole, you can dice them, or you can slice them. I usually do whole or half, and then also diced. I do like them diced, not diced, sliced. Those are perfect for a side dish for us. Let's see. And I need to get to at least, well, you need 2 quarts to run a pressure canner. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so there's 1, and I have my teaspoon here. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of that on that. I'm going to set that aside and get my next hot jar. And I'll leave this little one at the side. So I'm going to keep filling the jars. And then move on with the day. These will process for 30 minutes. If you tilt the jar, it works better to fit them in. I've done pepper steak, and I usually do it in wide mouth pints. And it's steak, and then the peppers and onions, and you hold it like that, and it works out really good too. And that makes great sub sandwiches or just go on top of rice. Let's see if we can fit any more. You know, playing Jenga here. Add my seasoning. And I'm going to do all the quarts this way. The pints, I will do some just as with water and a touch of salt. I heard the water start boiling. The ladle. So let me get these 2 ready to go in the canner. Some people don't like the way cooked carrots taste. I've heard some people say tinny. I've never had that, but the seasoning is supposed to help avoid that. And the texture, they are soft, but they're not mushy. Like when I put these in an air fryer, or is that going to be okay? A little too fat. There we go. Debubbling carrots is always a challenge. Plate this rim. Put the lid on. Finger tight ring. And this is going to go into the canner. And it's only a teaspoon that I'm putting in this, which will add a nice flavor, but it's not going to turn it into a soup. So I'm going to keep moving on with these, and I'll bring you back. 5 quarts going in to be processed. 30 minutes after it comes up to full steam for 10 minutes, and then you put the weight on and let it start to jiggle. Then you set your timer for 30 minutes. Here they are out of the canner, and they did all seal. This one had a little siphoning. When I opened up, I heard that one, but otherwise they look great. And now I'm working on some slices. They probably won't be processed until later tonight. It's going. 6 pints in there this time. And that was all the carrots I peeled. So that's all there's gonna be canned today. I did go pick up a grocery order. Now I'm going to see what else I might need in the next week and a half. Like, I didn't get the rolls yet. And I'm going to a different store to get the ham because Myers here has them on sale, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But I got like all the things I need just in case, like evaporated milk for making pumpkin pie if I want to. If I don't, it's in the pantry and I can make it later. The menu for Christmas Eve, we decided is going to be a Pampered Chef type, crescent ring. And everyone voted on the taco one. It's between that and chicken bacon ranch. And okay, that's startled me. And just the mini sausages in a crock pot. So cookies, a veggie tray, pepper jelly over cream cheese, and that's it. So it's pretty simple. And Natasha will be here to help me. Christmas Day, it's ham. Baby potatoes that we have from our garden. I'm gonna put them in the crock pot with butter and garlic. And squash that's in the freezer. And green beans that I canned. I do this thing called cracked green beans that have bacon and soy sauce and brown sugar, and everyone likes them. I gotta check that. It's dripping or something. Kind of freaks me out. But I tried to plan, to make sure we have snacks and breakfast, because my daughter will be here for 3 nights and Jim's son will be here for 3 nights after that. And so it's a lot of company, but that's a good thing. So I'm gonna wait I have 10 minutes, and I put the little weight on, my handy dandy weight. And then it's 25 minutes for the pints. The carrots are all out. Groceries back there to put away for Christmas week. So pretty much the end of the day, got the shopping done, carrots canned. So that's a good thing. Thank you so much for joining me at Pike Creek Farm. We'll see you tomorrow for day 19 of Vlogmas.